Today I want to share with you the difference between oaked and unoaked Chardonnay. Chardonnay is the most planted grape in the world. It's grown in dozens of countries, and it's a very versatile wine, making it very intriguing and accessible to customers because of its wide range of price points. Whether a wine is oaked or unoaked is based on the decision of the winemaker and the winemaker's winemaking style decision. It comes down to what type of barrel they'd like to use once the grapes are harvested and ready to be aged for a while. So the style of the oak barrel, whether it is a certain type of oak, it's a neutral oak or something of that nature, it really makes a difference in the flavor and the aromatics of a wine. So depending on the style that they want to go for or the type of wine that they want to make for that year, it really comes down to the type of barrel style that they'd like to use. Chardonnays matured in oak are typically considered New World Chardonnays, and this will have flavors of vanilla and baked good aromas. This is where you'll find the more recognizable, full-bodied, clean, crisp, buttery Chardonnay that you probably expect to have. Oaked barrel aging has more contact with oxygen during the fermentation process, which means that depending on the oak used will create different tasting notes in the wine. In contrast, they could use a steel barrel, so this again changes the complete aromatics and characteristics of a wine. So let's break those down. Unoaked Chardonnays, or Old World Chardonnays, typically are matured in steel barrels, which will give the wine an earthy, mineral taste instead. Unoaked barrels, so steel barrels typically used, will have that more fresh fruit flavor. It's very food friendly and typically more affordable than oaked wine. It's important to note that climate can also affect the wine prior to aging in oak or steel barrels. But it ultimately depends on the winemaker, as they are the ones that understand the climate and what changes will affect the wine and how they decide to ferment the wine. For an in-depth wine tasting experience with Chardonnay, you can click the video here, learn about its food pairings and interesting facts of this beautiful, delicious white wine. I'll catch you in that video. Cheers!